What's going on, everybody? My name is Brad. I am the Pittsburgh Cardboard Junkie, and tonight we have our monthly Retrowax box. So let's get this open. If you've never seen these before, what this is this is old wax packs between the years of 1983 and 1994, and they give you a little sheet here. You can see everything packed in there. And this is just giving you a heads up of what everything is, what the key cards are. It's a nice little guide to use as you go through your box. Well, as usual, I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to organize my stack of cards here so I can open them in an orderly fashion. I will be right back. All right, we're back and ready to rock and roll. So let's get started. We'll start with the 89 rack pack. Could not imagine opening a whole box of these. So 89, you're looking for Biggio, Randy Johnson, I believe. There's one other big rookie, I think. Andres Galarraga. On Darling, David Cone. Lou Whitaker, Keith Hernandez. Rene Gonzalez. I never remember that card from my childhood. Had a lot of these cards from my childhood. Exciting, I got a Goodwill collection in the mail today. I'm looking forward to opening that, and I have no idea what I'm getting into. Boy Bonilla rookie all-star card. I've been super excited about that card. Greg Jeffries, future star. John Candelaria. And nothing really much going on in that pack. 88 Fleer. This is going to be Edgar Martinez. I think there's also Glavin in this pack. I always keep my sticker cards. Matt Noakes. Tony Gwynn and Cal Ripken Jr. back-to-back. Dennis Eckersley. Kent DeColve, pitcher, Pirate pitcher. Jose Oquendo. So nothing really cooking in that pack. 1990 Don Russ. Remember when I first started doing these videos, I couldn't tell you what year Don Russ was what. I'm starting to learn. I always said I was a Topps kid growing up, but I never really had a lot of Don. I mean, I had Don Russ cards, but I probably only had what I had because I acquired them in trades and things like that. Okay, you're looking for the Juan Gonzalez reverse negative. That's really the only decent card in this set. Tony Gwynn checks in. Ozzie Guillen. Chip Hall. Andre Dawson. John Dunston. Another dud pack there. Then we got 93 Ultra. In this pack, you're looking for inserts, really. Nothing really great in this. The cards aren't really sticking. They're hard to read, though, with the lighting. Daryl Hamilton, Juan Bell, John Daughtry, Leo Gomez, Jay Buhner, Joe Carter, and Scott Erickson. From my childhood, man, I always think of Joe Carter. I always think of the home run he hit, the walk-off home run he hit in the World Series. And I always think, why aren't his cards worth anything? Because that's my greatest memory of him. I remember seeing that as a kid, that walk-off home run he hit for the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we got 91 Don Russ, Nolan Ryan, Cal Ripken again, Phil Plantier, Walt Weiss, Donnie Baseball, and Cal Daniels. I think this is Stargell, right? Stargell's the puzzle for that pack. Can't remember. I think he is, yeah. This is in the back, huh? Yeah, Willie Stargell. I'll keep that because I don't mind building a Willie Stargell puzzle. I'm also trying to build Clemente ones. I'm going to try to give one to my brother. I'm not going to be able to do it this Christmas, maybe next Christmas. Stan the Man Musial is the puzzle for 88, I'm sorry. Tommy John. Yes, that's the guy the surgery's named after. Nothing great in that pack. Move on to 92 Fleer. I actually have quite a bit of this in my collection. I must have bought this on my own when I was a kid. My local card shop down the street. Dave Smith. Rodriguez. Eric Plunk. Rich Rodriguez. Tom Bolton. Hal Morris. Cal Ripken again. Willie Banks. Jack Morris. Nothing cooking in that pack. Excuse me. 1990 Fleer. Got a White Sox sticker. Nice Griffey in this set. Lance Parrish. I think Sammy Sosa's rookie's in here. Mike Scott. And Wes Gardner finishes off that pack. Nothing super exciting yet, but we are not doing any of the featured packs. I always start with the lower stuff. This is 88 Tops rack pack. Of course, these are a pain in the butt to open. We have a 90s rack pack also. And from what I just heard today, when I watched somebody else open this exact box, was the rack pack's not going to have the no-name Frank Thomas in it, because these came out after that error was caught. It's good information to know. A Brett Saberhagen rookie. This is Tom Glavine's rookie year, I believe. Casey Cadell, Bud Black, Terry Pendleton, Gary Carter, Gary Thurman, Dave Clark, Tim Teufel, Ed Nunez, Bobby Thigpen, Jim Leland, Phil Lombardi, a Dwight Gooden All-Star card, Mike Dunn, Rookie Cup. That's it. Man, 1992 Tops. One gold card per box. So if you get a gold card, you're pretty fortunate. All right, we got the scratch-off card. Got Arthur Rhodes, Tyler Green, draft picks card, Steve Decker, Ricky Bones, Donald Harris, Cliff Floyd, Stan Belinda, Craig Biggio, second. No, it's not second year. It's much further than second year. And Greg Olson finishes off that pack. So on to Leaf, 1992 Leaf. Switch these two because there's actually a couple rookies in 89 score, I believe. All right, Jeff Hewson, Dan Gladden, George Brett. That's a nice looking card. Todd Van Poppel, Will Clark. We got a Gerald Clark, Steve Sachs, Gary Reedus, Mark Langston, and Tim Naring finishes off that pack. So not one hit yet, if you want to call these hits. But like I said, we are not into the featured cards yet. This is 1992 Leaf, right? 1991 Leaf, I'm sorry. Ken Caminetti checks in. Zane Smith, Roger Clemens, Norm Carlton, Raphael Belliard, Steve Avery, Ken Griffey Sr., John Morris, and Orlando Merced finishes off that pack. All right, 1989 score. Griffey is not in here. I always thought he was. I think every time I've opened a box, a pack of 89 score, I thought there was a chance for a Griffey card, but there is not. John Shelby, Rafael Palmeiro, Pete Incaviglia, Bill Swift, Brian Smith, Jerry Don Gleaton, Randy Reddy, Earl Hershiser, Jose Canseco 88 highlight, and a Ricky Henderson 88 highlight. All right, 1990 score. This is the first of the featured packs. This is Frank Thomas, Larry Walker, Sammy Sosa, and the Bo Jackson Bo Nose card, which I just bought one at a card show last month for $10. So they're still a thing. Fernando Valenzuela, Frank Tannen, Steve Buechele, Edgar Martinez, Clay Parker, Greg Blouser, Rick Reed, Randy Velarde, Steve Davis, Rich Gedman, Mark Cameron, Roy Smith, Kevin Ritz, and Chip Hale finishes off that pack. 1989 Bowman, Griffey Smoltz, Randy Johnson, Biggio. This is a BBC authenticated box. Jackie Robinson is the insert whatever card you want to call that. Rick Rhoden. So nothing really cooking there. We got cards stuck together. Nothing really cooking there either. Then we got 89 Don Ross. Kind of the same cast of characters. Griffey, Johnson, Biggio, Schilling. We got Pena, Spike Owen, Ozzie Guillen MVP, Kurt Schilling rookie, Tony Gwynn, John Moses, Todd Stoudemire, Manny Trillo, Scott Medvin, and Van Schneider, Jeff Blauser, and Andy Hawkins. So we got our first rookie card. Now we move on to 87. Topps Cello. Bonds, Jackson, Larkin, McGuire, and I guess Will Smith too. Or Will Smith, Will Clark. My goodness. Larry Parrish, Danny Cox, Alex Trevino, John Candelaria, Bob Kipper, Kevin Bass, Rafael Ramirez, Andre Dawson. Here's the gum. Gum's really on there in the middle of the pack. Ray Searage, Bobby Witt, Mike Schmidt All-Star. There's a Barry Larkin rookie. Dennis Eckersley, Joel Skinner, Buddy Bell, Cliff Speck. Okay, so we got a Barry Larkin rookie there. It's time for 87 Don Ross. 87 Don Ross is Bonds, Jackson, Larkin, McGuire, and Maddox. Actually, I have a whole box of this. I'm going to be opening eventually. I'm going to be doing a new series through that. This also has the Roberto Clemente puzzle piece, which I will keep for my puzzles I'm building. Spike Owen, Wally Joyner, Greg Walker, Jorge Orta, Kent Raybeck, Glenn Wilson, Jeff Sellers, Eric Show, Mark Sullivan, Scott Bradley, and Jack Howell. I love the great design on those cards. Love them. All right, now we move into 87. Fleer, Bonds, Jackson, Larkin, BBC authenticated pack. The Don Russ was also. They do a lot of those packs. We'll set aside our sticker. Todd Nidenfuhrer, George Bell, Bob Welch, Craig Reynolds, Vince Coleman, Bruce Ruffin, Ken Griffey Sr., Jim Rice, Tony Gwynn checks in again. He's been in a lot of packs today. Kent Raybeck, Jim Traber, And Lee Smith, Hall of Famer Lee Smith, checks in at the end there. All right, now we have 1990 Series 2. It says it on the back. This has the Frank Thomas in it. And Larry Walker also. Frank Thomas and Larry Walker. All right, we got Wallace Johnson, Mickey Hatcher, Don Paul, Larry Anderson, Scott Bales, Jack Armstrong, Jerry Reed, Les Lancaster, Joe Orslak, I don't know, Joe Boever, Pat Borders, Bobby Witt, Greg Liddon, Greg Briley, and Felix Jose. So no Frank Thomas in that pack. All right, 1990 Rack Pack. Frank Thomas, Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr., Bernie Williams, and Juan Gonzalez. Finish off that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We know that the bottom card in this stack is going to be Frank Thomas. Let's just flip it over because, like I said, I don't think it's possible. So, boom, it's not possible. We got a Frank Thomas rookie, though. Tony Gwynn, Ken Griffey, Wade Boggs, Walton, Tony Fernandez, Sean Dunston, Greg Maddux, not a rookie, Greg Olson, and Bobby Bonilla, the last card in that pack. We did get a Frank Thomas rookie. And now for the big pack, 1983 Fleer. We're looking for Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs, or Ryan Sandberg. This is a BBC authenticated pack. Let's do this. Got a Yankee sticker to start us off. We got Tim Lawler, Reed Nichols, Steve Bedrosian, Bob Molinaro, Willie McGee, Bruce Sutter, Sammy Stewart, Louis Leal, the Pride of Venezuela, Concepcion and Trillo, Ross Bumgarten, Rob Scurry, I don't know, Reggie Smith, George Wright, Hassey and Barker, and Doug Flynn to finish us off. So that's what we got. We got 3 rookie cards, and every one of these is probably not worth a whole lot. So another bust on Retrowax, but we don't do it for the money. We do it for the fun. Well, at least I do. If I can sell cards to buy more cards, I love it. But I don't really get too worked up. I've said a couple times I may not do this anymore, but it's still fun to do. It's still fun. The rush is still fun to try to get these old cards that I've never pulled before. I've never pulled some of these cards in my life. 1983, I definitely wasn't collecting. I was so young. But, you know, I'm going to keep doing it, I think, just for the fun of it. So, hey, thanks for watching. That's it for today. I got a lot of videos coming out, going to be coming out the next few days. I have Bowman U Hobby Box still to come. I have 3 blasters of Mosaic. I have the Goodwill collection. I still have my friend Corey's collection, which has been sitting in my house for months. And that's going to be a 5-part video, though. There's so much to go through. And then, you know, I think that's all I have. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. And I have my Flashback Friday video coming up on this Friday coming up. So, and I will be doing a Christmas Day rip of all the stuff my family buys me for Christmas because, trust me, they bought me cards. I guarantee it. So, once again, thank you for watching. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Make a comment. What video do you want to see me do next? If you comment, you want me to do other things I just said. Mosaic, Blasters, Bowman U, or do one of the collections. If you tell me what you want me to do, if you actually say it in the comments, I will do what you asked me to do. But thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your night. Peace.